channel. If you're new here, my name is Louise. My channel is a haul every Saturday without fail, and I upload random things during the week. At the moment, it just seems to be a lot of chit going on because he's consuming my entire life at the moment, so that's what's important to me. That's what's coming up on the channel. I do talk a lot. I do have fibro, so I mess up my words a lot and lose my thought process. It just happens. If you enjoy that type of thing, don't forget to give me a subscribe down below if you want to be part of our YouTube family. We're a really supportive group here. I do see all your comments down below and you're chatting between each other. It really makes me happy. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give me a like. I'm going that way. It might be that way, I can't remember. This week's haul, £60 budget is what we usually have. I tend not to hit £60, didn't again. It's my washing machine turning off. Halfway, see, this one was a weird one. I always say it's a weird one, I didn't mean weird one, okay. So this one was different. I had like a sort of mini list. Didn't realise I hadn't been putting so much on it as I thought I had, because I have a pinboard on my fridge. You can't see it's on the front. Not a pinboard, whiteboard. And it's supposed to be like every time we run out of something or if we fancy something, it goes on the list, and then I'll take that shopping and then I'll know what to buy. But, chips here. Oh, and this is chip. But, the list is sort of grown. It's like I'll put things on not to forget, like I put a cooking brush, which isn't food shopping, but it would still come in with the budget. What else have I got on there? Things to look out for in shops, like white cocoa powder. If I'm in there, just remember to do that, you know, type things like that. So most of the stuff on the whiteboard isn't actually our list anymore, so there wasn't much on our list. Things I couldn't get, toilet roll. Still no toilet roll at all. It's completely bare there. I'm not paying more, I'm going to wait it out. I have been buying like toilet roll on a weekly basis, so we're good in stock still. I just don't want to run out, so I'm still going to be buying them as soon as they're in. What else didn't they have? There was a few things. Vitamins. Now I have to take a very specific type vitamins, especially with fibro. There's lots of vitamin deficiencies with fibro. With a lot of conditions, there's a lot of vitamin deficiencies. But I do have a very specific group of tablets that I take that helps me basically function. Getting low. And I went in to look at the vitamins. Now I do get the Asda Zone range. I have tried different ones. Oh, did you want to look out the window? No? Not sure what he wants. You okay? Do you want to go down? Okay. Yeah, so I do, I have a very specific vitamins I was looking for. I know the bottle, I know the colours, I know the name, don't know the dosages. It was never important, but I don't have to buy them that often. As you would have seen, it's been a while since I've had to buy any, because I do bulk buy them as well. And they didn't have the Asda's own version. It turns out, I think they must be downgrading or something. There wasn't much space for the Asda's own version. Usually like the whole wall is just like loads and loads of Asda, and then you have like some of the branded mates in between. It was all branded. So I couldn't get any of those because I don't know what the branded version would be. Like I need to know the dosages, so we didn't get the vitamins. What else didn't we get? We didn't get the toilet roll. Hummus. I was going to get some hummus. Haven't bought it for a while full price. I've managed to get it on yellow ticket for a while. Last time I bought it, I'm thinking it was like 69.79p. I went to go and pick it up and double check the price. £1.20. There is no way I'm paying £1.20 for a hummus for myself. Not happening. So I didn't get hummus either. So it was just like one of those type shops. Tomatoes, we're supposed to get some. Wasn't on my list, but I was quite pleased because I like, you know, on the end of like the fruit and veg, they'll have one bit that's like special priced ones, so you'll have, you know, some fruit and some veg all in the same bit. There was tomatoes there, which reminded me get tomatoes, but they weren't the ones I wanted. Went round the corner, carried on doing whatever I was doing. I don't have any tomatoes, can't tell you why. Get sidetracked, couldn't find them. I honestly don't remember, but I don't have tomatoes. It just is one of those weird things. I did get a couple of bargains I found though that I wasn't even looking for. You know that I don't need much freezer food, as I've stocked up with my freezer. I'm pretty much like just getting enough where I can like force it in. I mean force it in, you know, it's like we're at that point where if there's chips in a drawer, you've got to shake the chips so it fits every hole, the space there is, and push the drawer and wiggle each chip, you know, like we're that full. But I did get some freezer bits that I just managed to get in. Fresh stuff, I still got lettuce, still got cucumber, still got tomato, still got onions, didn't need any of that stuff. So we only spent half of our budget today, so 29.39 we spent. 3 items that I always donate to the food bank. This week I picked cookies, a tin of vegetable soup, and a box of cornflakes. So they are not here because, as I've mentioned before, if I don't put it straight in the food bank as I'm leaving the shop, it will sit around the house for weeks and it frustrates the life out of me. It doesn't need to be there, it needs to be in the food bank, so I just donate it so it never hits this side, unless like the other week where it just didn't realise there was another thing in the bottom. But yeah, so that's it, that's everything. All the reasons behind everything. I'm definitely going to need my receipt for prices as we go along. I will give you prices for everything, and if I forget, you'll have the number pop out somewhere. I'll realise when I was editing. And yeah, let's get on with the haul today. So no fresh stuff, we've already explained why. Did pick up a coleslaw, absolutely no reason, I just thought it would be nice, it will go with something. 45p for this one, not my favourite. Aldi versions are way cheaper. They have flavoured ones as well, which are way cheaper. But I thought if I just get the cheap one, the 45p one, this is actually pretty decent tasting one, but I can make it cheesy, just dump some cheese in, it's not a big deal, don't have to pay. I mean, I think it was like £1.25 or £1.30, something like that. I mean, I'm not correct on that, I know I'm not correct, but it was like way more expensive than this. 45p up to £1 something for a bit of cheese in it. I'll just dump some cheese in it, it's fine. Chicken thighs, so if you are new here, I do cook chips food. He has a, sorry, I keep saying he has a slow cooker pot that I make. It's chicken and vegetables, and then I just let it all cook in the juices with a little bit of water. Wasn't getting thighs for a while, I was actually getting chicken quarters because it was cheaper. One of you lovely viewers, yeah, I know, you know, you've been here a while, I know you have, because I remember you've been here a while, so you know that I always forget names. I apologise, but it happened. Yeah, so it was cheaper to get the chicken quarters for a while, but now the chicken thighs are the same price, so I just go with the thighs because they're easier to dissect. You know, I cook it all in the slow cooker, and then I take the thighs out, debone, deskin, and then chop it all up and put it back in, and that does him for 5 days. So this is actually £3.35 for the 1.1 kilogram, same price as the quarters. A coffee, I realise I've only got one in the cupboard. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't get out. I should do like a stock up, but honestly my brain isn't going to cope with that. I'm just managing with what I'm doing. So got another coffee, 83p. Is that gone up 3p? Was it 80p last time I bought it? I can't remember, feels like it's gone up a little bit. 83p. It's still really cheap. This is actually a really nice one if you've not tried it before. It's not a bitter one. A lot of the, you know, cheap ones, they're bitter and nasty. This is actually a really nice one. It's just your basic coffee, you know, your basic flat white type coffee, you know, it's not, you're not going to have anything posh going on here, but that one, it just gets me through the day. It's really nice. I got a 4 pint of milk this week. I've been getting 6 for the past few weeks. We've got a little bit left over, so I didn't want to do too much, so I think we're up and down with our milk at the moment. So I got the 4 pint. Now, how much was the 4 pint? £1.65. This will do us for the week, so that's pretty good. Where should we go? I got some small orange juices. This is the pure one, isn't it? I hope it's the pure one. It just says orange juice. We're from Concentrator, so it is the pure one. Thank God for that. I didn't pay any attention to it. I think this one is 45p. 48p. Okay, interesting. So this one was 48p. I was just going to get the large one, because it's 65p for a large one, but they had none on the shelf. That was another thing they didn't have. And I just fancied having a little bit of juice, so I just got those for myself to go in the fridge until I fancy it, basically. And I got another brown sauce. I did mention last week that I'd run out and I didn't have a backup, so I thought I'll pick up another one this week. We'll have our backup. And that one is 62p. This is a really nice one. You know, growing up, I remember it was always Daddy's or HP, but I would take this one over any of those easily. Really enjoy this one. Now, people have been raving about the vegetable soup, the Asda's one. It's the weirdest thing. In my Asda, it's only been the tomato one or the chicken one. They haven't had the vegetable soup. Honestly, cannot remember ever seeing it. and I saw this, it was just random. Somebody, I guess they just had maybe one tray, and it wasn't even where it should have been with the other Asda soups. It was just dumped on top of a branded one. So I thought, oh, pick that up, scanned it just to check the price, 24p. Apparently it's supposed to be like really good and vegetably. I mean, the picture looks really, really good as well. So that's, I actually picked one up for the food, one of these up for the food bank. If I'm going to eat this, then it's good enough for the food bank. And I'm actually really excited to try that one. 24p as well, bargain. I got 2 pot noodles. Now I bought one last week. I only ever buy the pot noodles when they're on deal. I only ever buy most things when they're on a deal. If I can get away with not buying full price things, I will. These are 70p. That's going to be the lowest they ever go to now, I think, unless you like bulk buy them, I would assume. So I think I'm just going to try and remember to pick up a couple every time they're on the 70p deal. And I had bought sweet and sour, is it last week or the week before? I honestly can't remember. But I ate it this week and I really, really enjoyed it. It was a really nice flavour. And I got a beef and tomato because that's just your classic, your basic pot noodle flavour. Never a bad thing to have that one in the cupboard. Went a bit nuts with, so spaghetti on toast is just what I'm eating most days when I come in from work. I'm not putting much thought into it, I'm just doing it. Thoroughly enjoying it though. So these are the cheapest ones. As I mentioned before, if you've been here for a while, I'm always going to keep mentioning, just so you know, I don't just buy cheap for the sake of buying cheap. I was getting the more expensive one, but they didn't have them for a long time, so I tried these. 16p a can, and they're really, really nice. I mean, I eat them literally every day. Hence the reason I've bought 5 of them. When I say eat them every day, it's what I crave when I come back from work is toast with something on it or a sandwich, and it's just been toast at the moment. And spaghetti's just doing the job. So that would do me the whole week. 16p a can. So cheap meals, but I'm thoroughly enjoying them. And if I don't, then it will start building up a stockpile, which is also a good thing. Corey and I actually had a fry up this week. I did mention, I think it was last week when I bought sausages, so we was going to have a fry up. Really nice. Didn't realise though, we only had 1 can of beans, so thought I'd just pick up 2. There was no reason that I picked up only 2. I probably should have picked up more. These are 26p a can, and these are actually really, really nice as well. I used to buy the more expensive one of the Asdas because the beans to juice ratio was silly. Like these cheap ones was just all like half a can of juice, but they've changed that now, so it's way, way better. So 26p a can, again, another bargain. Picked up the pickled onions. Really do enjoy these. It's just really nice to snack on these ones because they're little diddy ones, and they're 90p. Like I've mentioned before, it is a little bit more expensive because I do enjoy the Asda's own cheap ones as well, but it's just, these are different, aren't they, you know? And I don't know, they last longer because they're so diddy. They just feel like you're eating more and they last longer, and I just really enjoy them. Got some Ritz crackers again. Now these are on a £1.25 at the moment. They're normally £1.50, so I thought I'd pick another one up. Corey's really enjoying having a couple when he gets in from work whilst he's waiting for his dinner, and that he'll have a couple of these and a little bit of cream cheese, which we've also got in the fridge, so I didn't need to pick any of that up. But Corey and I both agree the original one's better than the cheese. Nothing wrong with the cheese ones, trust me, we've eaten them. We finished the box that I bought a few weeks ago, but these are definitely better. Let me know what you think, I'm curious. Are we an original cracker or the new cheesy flavour cracker? Right, so I got 2 packets of these digestive biscuits. These are 65p. These are really, really good. They're better than the McVitie's. Corey and I both agree with that. We would pick these over the McVitie's. I bought 2 because I'm actually going to do dessert with it. Now, I did buy the Oreo one and I was going to record it, but Corey made the Oreo cake after work. So there was no recording. You know, Corey's not going to record anything. So I will make it. I promise you, because I did say I was going to make it. I'm going to make it. It's just going to be later than I thought. It came out really well, but we have figured out some things, so we got some hints and tips for you. And Corey wants to try the same cake again, but with Digestive. So we'll see how that goes. Then they're so easy to make, and having cake in the house is not a big deal. So we're going to try it with the Digestives. And the white chocolate I bought last week, which was the Milky Bar one, it was £1. But I found these ones, because I don't think Asda used to do the white ones, but they do the white ones. We randomly get them in our store. We don't always have them. And I thought it's worth trying it. I don't know if I've actually just tried like a segment of it to taste it. But they're 31p, I think. Where did I buy them? Where would we have been? No, 36p. but that's still not bad. 36p. So I got one for Corey and I to try, or to make the cake with. I'm not sure what's going to happen with it. We'll see, because this cake is so, well, the Oreo one they made is so indulgent and so thick that it lasts a long time. So I promise you I will make it. It's just not going to happen when I thought it was going to happen, because I thought I was going to make it, but Corey did it. And you know, with things with Chip and that, it was too late for me to, I was too tired. I'm not going to do it. Yes, he's cracked into his Dr. Pepper, like, you know, I shop on Friday, haul on a Saturday. If I can do it on a Friday, great, and I really thought I was going to, but I just couldn't manage it. This is £2 for one, or it does say on the shelf that it's 2 for £3, but on my Scan and Go, the deal never comes up. Before I was just checking, like, because sometimes it just doesn't come up at the top of the screen, so you've made a saving, but when you look at the price, it is actually in there, but it's not. It's adding £4 onto it. And honestly, you know, I finished work and doing the Scan and Go, I'm getting home quickly because I don't want to leave Chip alone. Things have changed again. You'll get another update next week. So I just didn't want to be dealing with having to try and find someone and get it sorted out. I just wanted to get in and out, so I just got the one of them. So we paid £2 for that one, and it's 80p for my favourite. This is the Orange Crush. I've been buying one a week for myself. It's so good. Could not recommend this one enough. I think it's better than the Tango and the Fanta. Definitely would get that one above those. We're going to have to go cheap with tortillas for a while. I would get the Doritos for Corey when they're on deal. I actually used to get the Asda ones when they had the cheesy ones, but it's been so long. I don't even know if they make them. Let me know. Have you ever seen the cheesy ones in your Asda, like recently, in the past couple of months? Because I'm sure I've not seen it. It's got to be going on like 6 months at least, I would guess, because you know my memory's not that great, but it feels like it's been at least that long. Yeah, they haven't had the cheesy one, so the Doritos are on a full price, way out of my happy price bracket. This is getting right up there now, so these are 90p now. They used to be way cheaper than that, but these are the tomato and garlic. They're the cool ones. Very nice. These would have been my choice of them. I'm just not into tortilla chips, but Corey just likes to have these with a bit of salsa or a bit of creamy dip, and I'm sure we've got loads of those like randomly in the cupboard from where I've stocked up in the past and we've not used them. So that will be just Corey's little treat. I got one ready meal this week because, like I said, we don't have an awful lot of space. This is 90p, and this is just the cheese and tomato pasta, and Corey just said it's just what you expect. There's nothing spectacular, nothing special. It's just a cheesy pasta. Now I bought a couple of deals, quite excited now. I've got to try and find these on the receipt. This was in that random freezer that I told you about. They just, I don't know, they got them again. I told you I cleaned them out. Didn't clean them out clearly, but these were somewhere else. So they've got them all over the store. It's just, you've got to go and just look, scan everything with your Scan and Go and see if you can find any deals. So what are these? Chili cheese bites. They come up on the receipt, just bites, 81p. I do like chili cheese, which is weird because I never would have gone near anything like this before. It's a 3 heat setting. Oh, I didn't even look at that. I'm not great with heat, but I do like the chili cheese bites normally. I don't know about this brand though, because I don't know if I've bought the Asda ones before. So I bought this one for Corey. Like I said, this was the stock up haul where I thought I'd cleared them out of them. These are actually 80, what were they? 80, I bought them later on in the store. Just different place on the receipt, isn't it? 87p for 34-piece bonus chicken selection. Crispy breaded strips, hot and spicy bites, and southern fried strips. So, you know, these are, you know, I buy Corey chicken bites and chicken things all the time. I would normally get that really big pack, which I haven't had to buy since before Christmas now. Have you noticed that? Because of all these deals. How good is that? Saving money again, like that. Let's just go up here so I don't forget to do them, because I would otherwise. Got really excited. Look, I found the prawn cocktail, cheese and onion, salt and vinegar, and the ready sorted 24 pack. Was the last packet on the shelf, so I just grabbed it quick. I was so excited. We are not a fan of the meaty variety pack. This is the one for us. In fact, when did I buy that? Weeks ago? Was it 2 weeks ago? More than 2 weeks ago? we still have some in the cupboard because Corey and I just don't want them. So I might just take them to work and give them to work or something, because they're not going to get eaten. We're not a fan. But this one is £3.35 for that pack. Corey did eat this one last night when he got in from a friend's house. So this is £2. Is it £2.40 or £2.60? Where would it be? Pizza, £2.60 for that one. And did mention a while ago that I asked Corey just to, if I could have a little bit, just so I could let you know what it's like, and it's really, really nice. Thoroughly enjoyed that, would definitely recommend it. Mixed vegetables, this is for chips, slow cooker meals, 72p. Is it 72 or 75? No, 72, I was right. See, I need to stop second guessing myself. 72p. This is carrots, peas, cauliflower and broccoli, but you know, you do have to hunt if you want any broccoli in there, so I always put extra broccoli in anyway. Chicken nugget Christmas trees. These were scanning at, they were early on, 31p, so I could not get them. They're just chicken nuggets shaped like a Christmas tree, but they're 31p, so nice. And I got this for myself. This is a really, really nice tray. Now, I actually had a good look at it first and to decide whether I wanted it before I looked at the price, and the price was a very nice surprise. So there's two of them in there. It's a cranberry and apple camembert milk topped with camembert. I'm assuming that's how you say it, camembert. You don't say the T, do you? Cheese. It actually, let me read it to you. It took me a minute to find it, because it used to be the description would be with the ingredients, but it's not anymore. So it's seasoned patties of pea protein, apples, cranberries and broad bean protein topped with camembert cheese. And it does look very nice, doesn't it? 29p. If I had had space, I would have picked more up, but I don't have the space, sadly. I feel like I want to go out and buy another freezer. I won't, because I can't afford it, but it's nice to get these little bargains. We need these little things to keep us going. So it was a little shop, 30 quid. I don't think that was actually that bad though. That was our haul. It wasn't a bad one, was it? I was quite impressed with what I've got. It was like a full trolley for 30 quid, isn't bad. Plus donating a few bits as well was always good. That's it. That's our haul done. I hope the prices have helped anybody out with things. I know somebody did mention to me that, I don't know if I commented on, yeah, I think I might have. I can't honestly remember. I'm just so exhausted literally all the time. It's hard for me to remember things with my fibro brain, let alone the other part of my brain. Someone did mention that the cheese that I would normally buy, the big slab, I didn't need to buy any this week, because it turned out I think it was last week I bought one. And I'd already had one in the fridge, I just didn't know, so I got two, I'm good. It's gone up to £4.20 in their store. I did have a quick look as I went past. It said £3.95 on the shelf still on my Asda. So I don't know if that's a regional thing and then it's just going to catch up everywhere. But I didn't scan it, so it might have scanned at that price. So maybe I should have picked one up whilst it was still a lower price. Thinking of it now, yeah, too late, oh. So that's it. That is our haul done. I hope you enjoyed it. Things have changed with Chip again. It's literally, it seems like an hour by hour thing. You will get another update. I'll wait until we've had the doctor's appointment. I'm going to try to record a bit this weekend so I don't leave everything too late and then forget everything, and then I'll update as we go along. So there will be another Chip update. He's actually he's right through the door and I can just see his head a little bit. He's just got very down. He wants me to go and sit down with him, so I'm going to finish up here and go and edit in the living room with him so he gets his cuddles. So I hope everybody is doing well. You're having a lovely Saturday. I am sending out good vibes as I always do. I hope you're catching some, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.